the Nintendo Switch. A tablet, 2 controllers, a dock, others. Hey, are all of you guys here for a Switch too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't get a chance to pre-order, I had to sit on the floor of GameStop for 6 hours to get this. And I stayed there with, I think it was a total of 7 of us. And some people had been there 5 hours longer than I had even. So people were there all day for them. But there was only 6 left in the store. GameStop got 6 extra ones. And I was lucky enough to get one of them. Oh boy, I'm so excited to open this for the first time.
Feast your eyes, brothers.
Alongside the Switch, I picked up The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because what else was I supposed to get? I also got the season pass for this because, well, I'm a sucker. Upon first opening the actual box of the system, I noticed just how small the console is, and I thought that was going to be a drawback at first, but upon playing with it for about 24 hours now, it's the perfect size for my hands, and I think that holding it in handheld mode is the preferred way for me to play the games. Upon actually booting up the system and looking at it, I'm really impressed with how bright and how vivid the actual screen is. Even though it's only 720p, it looks great. And I'm always impressed by Nintendo's hardware quality. It's always top-notch. In looking at the home menu, I think you'll notice just how clean and minimalistic it is, and it almost feels just like PlayStation's cross-media bar. The standard color of the home menu is basic white, but of course I switched mine to basic black because I think it looks a little bit more sleek and a little bit more clean with the black. Also, the system setting sound is the greatest thing ever. Here it is again because it's just so brilliant. I like it. As of right now, if you take a look at the eShop itself, it's pretty barren. I think there's about 12 games that you can actually play right now, most of which are either ports of older games like Shovel Knight or Just Dance, but there is a few original ones like Snipper Clips, which is a Nindy, or like Fast RMX, and I think Nintendo is still embracing the independent developers a lot with this system. Of course, you got your big releases, you got your Zelda, you got your Bomberman, you got your 1-2 Switch. But other than that, there's a coming soon section, which has Blaster Master, it's got Puyo Puyo Pop Tetris, and of course Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which comes in April. But as of right now, not too much happening on the eShop. A big thing that I hope comes soon is the Virtual Console, because I want to take every single N64 game on the go with me, and I hope the N64 catalog on this thing is top notch. Also, I noticed one really annoying thing when you first boot the eShop. You have to sign into your Nintendo account, but every time after that I kept having to sign in, and of course that's a security feature, but it was really annoying, and luckily you can turn it off. I didn't think you could, but I figured it out. It's in the options and you can turn that off. One of the major flaws that I'm noticing in the system itself is the lack of apps, and like I just said, on the eShop it's barren and there are no apps anywhere to speak of. The home menu is empty. I mean, the Wii U launched with the ability to watch stuff. I think YouTube was there on launch. I think Amazon, Netflix. I could be wrong, but they could be a couple of months or within close to launch. But I do remember watching things on those systems as soon as it came out. I think this is a pretty big deal. I mean, it's 2017 and everything from my phone to my 3DS, my Wii U, everything has the ability to stream media except for the Nintendo Switch. It's weird buying a console in 2017 that only plays video games. It's like we're going back to the Game Boy era. Playing with just the Joy-Cons feels very natural if you're used to using a Wii Remote and nunchuck. It's just like that. Of course, it's a little bit different with the sticks. It feels a little weird having the bottom joystick down here on this one, controlling the camera, but you get used to it in like maybe 5 minutes. Playing with the controllers in the dog face mode, I guess, people are saying it looks like a dog face, is alright. I think it's a little too small in this point. the Joy-Cons feel a little too close together here. But it is definitely a good way to play, and it is the way that most people, I think, will be gravitated towards, because this seems a lot more like a standard controller when playing something like Zelda on a TV. Of course, I'm stuck with it like this, or with the Joy-Cons separately for now, because I wasn't able to get a Pro Controller, but hopefully I will be able to get one of those very soon. Having had about 24 hours with the system now, most of the time that I have spent with it, I've been playing Zelda, but I'm going to be talking about that in a separate video, so look forward to that. It's going to be like a first impressions, but I want to have a little bit more time with the game before I start talking about it in a somewhat critical manner. My hope is that Nintendo, unlike with the Wii U, will support the Switch fully, almost like a 3DS, where they just keep putting stuff out for it and they keep encouraging people to make stuff for it, as well as just different experiences that you can have with a console. And of course, it needs those media options for it to be a perfect console. Um, I just still can't believe it doesn't have any streaming options at this point. Like their recent system launches with the Wii U and the 3DS, it does seem like Nintendo is going to need to play a little bit of catch up, but it seems that they have a plan in place at least, a rough idea, I guess. They have stuff slated for spring, summer, fall, next year, so it seems like they have a bit of an idea of what they're doing with this, and hopefully it'll pay off. And before you even ask, I'm not going to lick the cartridges, because of course they taste disgusting, and everyone else has already done it, so why do I need to do it too? So those are just my thoughts on the Switch after about 24 hours. Obviously, most of that's going into Zelda, so I haven't really gotten a chance to play anything else, and nothing else is really striking my fancy, to be honest. I think most of the games are games that I've been enjoying watching other people play on streams, but they don't really interest me at all. I'm hopeful for the system. I'm excited. I'm enjoying it so far. Obviously, it needs the things. It needs the entertainment. It needs the streaming. It needs other things. It needs something else to keep me occupied. Because as of right now, the Wii U is doing a better job at being an entertainment system than the Switch. But I guess maybe Nintendo's trying to do something else. I don't know. It plays games well, and that's what it's meant for, so I can't really harp on it too much. Thanks to all of you for watching the video. Of course, you can subscribe if you want more. Maybe like it. I don't know, the other YouTube stuff that people do. Just a little heads up. I might be streaming some Switch stuff soon if I can get my capture card to work. It's been a little iffy, but it has been working on and off. Of course, I am hoping to start streaming at least once a week. I can stream from my PS4, and hopefully I'll be able to stream some retro stuff just from my computer as well. I'm playing a lot of N64 games, and so I think I'm going to start streaming a lot of those while I play them, because why not? I also want to give a little shout out to the people who waited in line for their Switch with me. You guys are great. I had a good time, great conversations, good pizza, bad pizza, all sorts of good things. Thank you so much to Max, the manager of the GameStop that I go to. You're amazing. Your hospitality is awesome. Thanks for letting us wait inside. We didn't have to wait out in the cold. And just everybody was excited. Your energy was great, and I can't thank you enough. And without you and everybody else who was there that night, this video wouldn't exist. So I don't know if you're gonna see it, probably not, but thanks to those people, I'm sending my good energy your way. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Switch. I'm gonna be doing a video about this soon. Like, subscribe, do the other stupid YouTube things. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon. And he told me, he said, I put a sign on it that said, like, do not sell, like, if you sell, you're fired, or something like that, which I thought was hilarious. I think I still have a picture of it somewhere. I'll try to find it. And I mean, I guess maybe I made a